They said anyone who read the books will not choose Triss over Yen. I do not at all find these romance options in RPGs interesting. Doesn't matter what RPG it is, I always find the romancing thing super boring. Because, you know, there's no thrill, there's no interest. It is not a real relationship. I never understood how that was exciting to people. But hey, different strokes for different folks. I always skipped every romance thing ever. Zero interest. And also, I skipped all of the Gwent. I had no interest in Gwent. Which people told me is a mistake. People told me that once you get into Gwent, actually, it's a really cool minigame. But I'm not that big of a card games guy. More Gamba? Oh yeah. So this map is normally very popular for Fast Expo, of course. But Fast Expo is not at all the meta right now. 1-0 is playing this one base. When the Witcher expansion comes out next year, I also wondered if I'm gonna play through the story again. But I'm the kind of guy in these RPGs, I have to play every side quest, every contract. I have to explore everything on the map. I have to do all the little icons on the map. I'm a completionist when I love the game. And that's why finishing The Witcher, you know, finishing everything about it, collecting all the armors, all that stuff, you know. That takes over 100 hours, dude. That takes so long. And I've done it, I think, 4 times already. I feel like another replay is not gonna be very entertaining for me. This Demon Hunter, by the way, he's looking pretty entertaining. He's got fantastic items. He bought 2 of them. Life always relying on a strong demon. Witcher 3 is still beautiful. Yeah, it's kind of insane how good that game looks, considering how old it is. It's like 11 years old now, right? The Witcher? And of course, the demo that they showed of The Witcher 4 looked amazing. Yeah, it's almost exactly 11 years old now. DK's level 1. This is a terrible start for 1-0. Far behind in experience. Gave away the item as well. Big mana for the demon. Who's not using too much immolation here. Doesn't have boots, by the way. Playing against DK with aura without boots. Kinda scary. Use the mana potion here to heal better from the Moonwells. That's because mana on the demon is very expensive to regain from Moonwells. And health is much cheaper to regain. So if you're full mana, you're healing more effectively from the Moonwells. Oh, the Naga second for life here, a little bit out of position. DK gets in front for the block. First mistake by life, might be getting punished right away with the hero kill. Good pass the TP, if really wants to save the Naga. Both Nagas now in trouble. Sort of, but this Naga actually survives. There's no boots on the demon. Can't really chase. But it's the only loss, I think, so far for life. Chasing after the Naga seems like a bit of a waste of time. Tier 3 is going to be done in a bit. Tier 3 also for life very fast. Didn't spend money on boots or circlet, but he did go for 1 ring and 1 pair of claws, I think. Wait, did he also buy this one? He might have also bought the little ring.
Player's forces are under attack.
Next item here to be picked up. Claws again. Double claws now on the Naga. Life's items are looking fantastic. Super tanky demon. Good damage on the Naga. I'm just missing those boots. Also with the Naga having died earlier, the second hero for life is probably going to be under-leveled for pretty much most of this game. Probably. Same time though, DK also not looking too impressive. Still no level 3. This camp might be just enough. Triple ring on the demon. Hallelujah. Actually, that is quintuple ring. He's got 5 different rings. You know, when I go out sometimes, you guys might know this about me, but I also wear some rings sometimes, but the highest I ever go is like 3 maybe? Maybe 4 if I'm feeling crazy, but 5 rings? Now that is madness. Sells one of the rings, actually. Still no boots. 1-0. Playing it slow here. He's not going for an early frenzy timing. Creeping up the map. Naga is looking very well equipped here. Lots of bonus stats, but she's the only one really who has good equipment. Triple claws for the Naga. Man, the items are so good here for life. Good Whisk Scout, by the way. Sees the undead expansion being built. Life, is he going to try to counter expand here? I don't think so. I think he's going to go for the big attack around 50 supply. Easy snipe on the archer. Demon Hunter. Late to arrive in the front. Needs to staff out that bear. Doesn't staff out the bear. He's saving the staff for the demon. I think that's a mistake though. Ooh, the Riot also pulled back a bit too late. This is not a good fight by life. It's bad. Demon Hunter was way too late. Gets the kill on the Lich at least, but so many losses. The Dryads also pulled back too late. Yeah, in this fight, not the demon or the bears were in front, but the archers and dryads were in front. This is clearly not the way you want to do it. Demon still has that info potion. Oh, but now we got destroyers as well. We're fighting on Blight. TP out by life. I still think, especially against undead, you really want boots. Less so against orcs. I feel like against orcs, you want to have all defense items. Plus orb, plus invuln. I understand that I didn't get it on this map as well. This shop is very difficult to reach, oftentimes. Never made it there in the early game. But if the demon had boots, he would have been in the front line, he could have burned right away, he would have soaked up some Coil Nova, the rings would have helped shrug it off, would have had invuln, and so on and so on. I wonder why life is so resistant to the concept of counter-expanding. Maybe it feels like the Night Elf expansion just takes too long. Building a tree and the Entangled, that's 3 minutes. Whereas the Undead expansion takes less than 2 minutes. Why have elves stopped going for Panda second at all? Was the nerf so bad? Yes, the nerf was devastating. But even if the Panda wasn't nerfed, I think the Naga would still be better. At the moment in the meta, it's really, really important to be strong early on tier 2. And the Panda is not at all strong early on tier 2. Nowadays, he is never strong because his Breath of Fire is terrible. Except against air units. Against air armies, where the units always clump up, the low range can be decent still. But yeah, as I and many other predicted, the Panda and the Breath of Fire is just bad now. And the Naga is dead, and this game is bad for life, and this game's over. 1-0 goes to 1-2-0. Now we see the GG called. No chance here anymore. 1-2-0 does go for the expansion in the end on Echo Isles, but it wasn't a fast expo. It was a tier 3 expo with triple hero. It's interesting how back then it was Fast Expo for Undead, but now it's one base. Yeah, the big problem when playing Fast Expo for Undead is you lose map control. And then I just got really good at counter expanding. I gotta get some water, guys. I'll be right back.
Player's forces are under attack.
Looking like a standard game here once again.
Forces are under attack.
No fast expo here, as expected.
Town is under siege.
One ghoul kill. Oh, almost a second.
A player's forces are under attack.
I feel like Life quite often uses this TP. He looks for a purpose to use it. In this case, he didn't get too much damage done, but also kept the DK busy while the Ancient of War was moving into the next position. Nice crystal ball reveal. And Team Hunter are gonna have a nice creep check opportunity here. Oh, the Naga shows up. Is she looking for the big kill? Nope, just looking for the little ghoul kill. Good save by 1-0 though. Good escape. That was a scary moment. Oh, Arch is also afraid right now of the creeps here. Oh, and look at the demon. Trying to snipe the Warlord here. Lich second this time. If we see a Lich second and no Naga, that means that Frostworm play is a possibility. Oh, and a big healing for the Demon Hunter. That is a wonderful, wonderful drop. Using Crystal Ball here, but not seeing anything.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, Life's playing a great game here. He's all over the map, always pressuring the undead whenever he can. Small map seems to be favoring him quite a bit. Demon keeps fighting, and he's got that heal potion. There it is! Life dominant so far. Punishing 1-0 wherever he goes. You could snipe the item here, maybe. I'm kind of surprised he could have sniped the item here, but didn't do it. Could have sniped the item here, but didn't do it. Is it Frostworm time? I think so.
A player's forces are under
I
attack.
think it very well might be. Why is the Blight ending here, by the way? What the hell? The Blight should be, like, going here. Wait, does Graveyard not produce Blight? This is so confusing to me right now.
A
Oh?
player's forces are under attack.
I don't get it. Demon Hunter now with a Periapt. He's got a ring, he's got a Periapt, he's looking pretty good. What do you mean it's outside the map? We are on the map.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, Demon Hunter now picking up the item. Pretty cool, so Life was able to put in damage and threaten the opponent, pressure him, and still get the items in the end. He got this item, he got this item, he got this item, he got this. No, wait, didn't get it yet, but he's about to get this item. Fantastic pressure play by Life here, way, way ahead. Moving towards the late game stage. Maybe it's a cliff? Yeah, I was thinking that as well. Maybe it's an uphill? But how? The ghouls are like right there. Even some mushrooms here.
Player's forces are under attack.
I mean, there's a cliff here, but there's grass in front of the cliff. Okay, sorry. I'm being autistic right now, aren't I? We have the next big fight over here. Nova to steal the last hit, but without the worm here, seems like this is an easy fight for the Night Elf player. Life looking really good here on map 2. Losing one Dryad, but again the demon is delivering. Gonna get at least one fiend, maybe two. And 1-0 getting bullied here. Only now the worm starts, a little bit late maybe. Demon also with 2 rings of protection. He is looking very well equipped. About to get level 4 for evasion finally. Outstanding game by Life, but I've seen many games before where one Frostworm suddenly changed the entire game. We're not finished here yet. Ooh, it's a great kill as well though. Taking out the statue. Clarity Potion, yes sir, I like that. Manage that mana pool.
A player's forces are under attack.
I'm sure Life knew this worm was coming. He's aiming for the Lich though at the moment. Block from the bear. Health don't have to be passed. Lich still alive, but still taking quite a bit of damage. Still kind of hurt. So how is he gonna micro this? He's trying to take out the ghouls first. Nope, now switching targets. Dryads and archers onto the worm. Bears is running away. Trying to kite the worm into the piercing damage. And the demon feeling so strong, he's pushing the rest of the undead army away. Life is looking damn good right here. Low HP demon, but of course he's got the double staff ready. Just needs to be aware of a mana potion coil. The worm goes down. Huge experience. Naga level 4 now. Same as the demon. Healing up from those moon wells. Ready for the staff. Is he? Yes, he is. Coming back in fighting shape. Dispel always on point against the frost armor. That is the best Night Elf in the world right here. Highest level of execution. Perfect mana burn. Prevents the next coil. Almost leading to the kill. Lots of damage being dealt by the Night Elf, but of course also the undead heals a lot. Especially on Blight. By the way, I would say we're seeing the clear impact of Boots of Speed this game. As I pointed out on map 1, Demon Hunter is a lot less maneuverable and impressive and dangerous without boots. On the first map, he looked very, very easy to handle. Way different story here now. Life is getting more and more kills. He is starting to set up an expansion as well, sitting at 50. Night Elf army very often the king of 50 supply with Dryad Bears. Oh, one bear is going to go down here, but traded for a destroyer. Life always seems to be trading this well. And the double slow against the worms. Dryad slow and Naga slow. Huge slowdown on the worm. And lots of stacking poison damage as well. Of course, Life is low on bears here. He has to be low on bears, so he has to rely on Moon Juice for the healing. And he did go for Wellspring, exactly the way he should. Amazing game by Life. Can't play it much better than this. I think Boots should be nerfed. Nah, bro. Boots are necessary. If Boots are nerfed, then Demon Hunter's never gonna have a chance against Undead. MK can never be played. Lich First can never be played. I think it's a good thing we have Boots. Zero never has any mana all game long. Keeps getting burned over and over. This strong Demon Hunter has been dominating here all map long. And, you know, many Night Elves have had no chance against the worms. Life here taking out this dreaded strategy. Of course, it's because he was so far ahead from the early game why this looks so easy. Somewhat easy. In a more even game, the worm strat would be a lot more dangerous. Naga doesn't have a TP, by the way. Neither does the Lich. Heal potion necessary. Demon chasing for that kill. He's being slowed down severely. DK doesn't have a coil just yet. Ooh, it's so close. Mana potion. Looking for the coil. So that's the mana potion available. The worm, though, getting sniped. Huge kill, huge experience. Demon now level 5. This might be where Life is a bit overextending. He didn't need to be this aggressive. And there is a mana potion. This Naga's dead. Uh-oh. And there's a GNL bear left behind as well. Life stepped a bit too far into the enemy main base. But he says the plus supply lead. And he's about to be mining at the expo. Still a lead, but some of it squandered by a bit. Level 3 mana burn now amazing, not just against the heroes, also against statues. Lich with the invo potion here. A couple of dryads going down, quite a few in fact. Naga still dead for a while. Life never backs away from a fight though, right? He never wants to run away. He never wants to retreat in any way. Just keep on brawling, keep on fighting. And he still gets a bunch of kills. Although supply gap has narrowed. Could burn the statue here. Yes, sir. Both statues out of mana now.
A town is under siege.
Now the expansion is fully mining. Oh, the Lich. Oh, stuck in the back.
Yoramudemo less than 3.
LOL. Timothy with the resub. Thank you very much. 1-0 calls it. GG. Life ties things up in a very impressive fashion. This is the way that Life separates himself from the rest of the Night Elves out there. The way he can dominate even top level undeads, especially early game and mid game, and get that lead and then play from a very strong position. This is the mastery of Life. Here we are. We got 1-0 in the top left. Life in the bottom right. Ancient of War at the green camp. Oh, interesting. Many Night Elves go for the Ancient of War here at the Merc. Really beneficial. You get level 2 right away. 2 items and Merc support. I'm feeling like a professor. What do you guys think? Guys in the chat. Why do you think he's going for this creep route here? Who knows the answer? The answer is, he's expecting fast expo. He's expecting 1-0 to either expand here or here. And against that, this is the best counter build. You can pick up the item here immediately. The Demon Hunter can go harass right away with Immolation, create space, and buy the time for your own counter expo, while slowing down the undead. If 1-0 doesn't go expansion here, I think this is a bit of a weak creep start. Which nerfs made humans so weak? The rifle nerf and the water elemental nerf on the most recent patch. Also before that we had a militia nerf, which I also think was a mistake. Acolyte number 7. Acolyte number 7 means fast expansion. Sick read by Life, by the way. Knowing so certainly and so correctly that 1-0 was going to fast expand. Very nice read. There it is. We're going for the skulls. We're going for the expo. And here you see the reason why Life is going for this. Great Acolyte pull, by the way. This slows down the Demon Hunter just by a couple of seconds. And these seconds matter. They matter quite a lot. At 2 minutes 40, the Night Elf can counter expand if they manage the resources perfectly. Wisp is moving out. Got lots of Wisps involved, aggressively and defensively for economy. And now Immolation is supposed to be really strong here against the ghouls. The Demon Hunter cannot stop the undead expansion, but he can be annoying here, slow things down, and create space for his own expo. And there it is. Tree of Life. A little bit later than optimal, but still good timing. Sick read by Life. I like that a lot. Would love to pick off some ghouls here.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's a delicate dance right now between the two. Nice Wisp save there as well. Ooh, Demon Hunter, you don't want to lose him though. We'll have to fall back now. Finally. And that is the full camp going to the Death Knight, but creeping indeed was greatly delayed. Time was bought. The Tree of Life is almost finished. Well, not exactly, but getting quite close. DK, of course, gets ahead on experience. Oh, I didn't change the title, did I? No, I did. Team understaffing back. I like that. Boots and staff makes him a lot more mobile. Very useful. Always. Especially on a big map like this. And we got 4 archers pulling up here. That's going to be an expo cancel. Life realizing as well, this Nerub is in kind of a bad position. This expansion is not protected well. This is a huge cancel here. DK doesn't have dust even. Has to buy a dust from the shop. Life is playing a really strong counter expansion play here. I mentioned this a couple of times before. Night Elves have gotten really, really good at counter expo play. Especially the top Night Elves. In the end, Night Elf expansion might be mining sooner than the Undead Expo. With a faster tech, of course. Gonna be another cancel right here. At the cost of 2 archers, I would say that's well worth it. And now having TP'd home, can creep with the Ancient of War. This is beautiful play. Beautiful, super efficient play by Life. Oh wait, he's actually going for the Merc Camp first. Not yet the expansion, taking a bit more time here. Going for the Mercenary Edition, it's going to strengthen his force significantly in the early game, like that as well. He is looking a bit underleveled. Zero seems to know where the Tree of Life is. Not sure if he actually scouted this, or if he just has a feeling right here. If he can kill the Tree of Life... Oh, wait. He might have a lead again, but as it stands, I think 1-0 does find himself behind here. Around in the Demon, but there is a Cloak, which is revealed. Doing lots of damage here with Immolation. Invuln, of course, is available. Life again fighting back well, as he always seems to be able to do. Picking off some ghouls. It is a successful delay, though. Indeed. Tree of Life still not entangling. Getting lots of value out of the staff here. Healing up once more. There's going to be no Moon Juice for a long time. Daytime in just a bit. Ultimately, the Undead expansion will start mining sooner, but Life is not far behind at all. Periapt. It's also a decent item. In a big level 3. If this was Happy playing, I think he would go for Garg, Worm, Mass, Lame now, but 1-0 really isn't an experienced Garg player. He really isn't a good Garg player. So I think he's just going to go standard Fiend Destroyer, maybe Timing Push. And I think there, Life is going to have the lead. Ancient of War creeping can also be very efficient on this map. Ancient of War here after this green and this camp, going for this one next. Could be going for a red camp at some point, maybe. Demons are being quite annoying here. Of course, as we know, quite strong on level 3 early, especially with boots. And the Naga keeps creeping. Looking for our own quick level 3. Very good play here by Life so far. Scourge Bone Chimes. Probably not too good. Good targeting here as well by the Dryads. Always getting in range for another ghoul kill. 1-0 hemorrhaging losses. Oh, wait. He is going Gargs. Oh, shit. He actually is going Gargs. I think this is the right strategic choice. I'm not sure if I've ever seen him play this Garg style though before. Oh, one kill finally here on the Burzy. Nope, never mind. We got the heal scroll. Damage output of the undead army is still very low. And huge experience lead here for Life. Playing with confidence. I feel like you can tell that 1-0 just isn't familiar with gargoyles. They play very differently from fiends, obviously. Gargoyle's pretty crap in low numbers. Really good in insanely high numbers with heal scrolls. It's the opposite with fiends. Fiends are rather good in low numbers. Somewhere between 3 to 5 fiends, really good. But if we get up to 10 fiends and they start blocking each other and they have stupid movement. Third hero Panda normally is what we see here. Yep, there it is. As mentioned previously. Panda Breath of Fire these days is way worse than it used to be with a smaller AoE, but against air units, where they tend to stack up, it can still be good. Also good orb carrier. And on a big map like this, lots of creeping opportunities basically all the time. Is there always going on a tournament in this game, lol? Yeah, pretty much every day there's a tournament or a show match happening. If you want to stay connected to the scene and find out the tournaments that are happening, follow us here on Back to Warcraft. Walk Jam. So, Boneyard should be added as well with the strat. Gargs, Worm, Statues, Destroyer. That is the ultimate endgame army with like 80 supply plus 3/3 upgrades. Against Night Elf at least. And upgrades will have a big impact here. I would love to see a Shredder as well. For Life.
A player's forces are under attack.
Red camp item, Orb of Darkness. That could be pretty damn good. This does work against Dryads as well. Of course, it can also be dispelled by Dryads, but not when the Dryads all die. So much creeping here. Got an item on the ground over here. Oh, Gem of Health. Good item for Naga or Demon. Worst item from the red camp? Don't think so. These red camps used to be balanced horribly. When we had the Ring of Protection here still. I think nowadays this camp is actually really well balanced. Oh, look at the triple Moonwell setup. Beautiful. Here comes the TP in. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Connect okay, but I don't think it was too crazy. Only single orb so far for the Night of Units. Oh, the Demon though. The timing here by Life coming in perfectly. Love to see it. Triple hero now on both players. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire again. Fog Lightning, lots of AoE. Heal Scroll came perhaps a bit too late. Normally the goal is to snipe the Dryads quickly. With the Gargs, of course. Not working out too well just yet, it seems. Dryads have 3.5 armor, that's quite nice. Mana potion used. And Life holds the first push very well. We got a third base over here. There's no Shredder, is there? No. Surprisingly, no Shredder for Life. Doesn't have Nature's Blessing, by the way. Wonder could go for some lame plays. Go for a Shade. Buy 2 Sappers. Blow up the Night of Expansion with just 2 Sappers.
The town is under siege.
I'm expecting a third base. But there's nothing up here. Just some creeps for him to take.
A player's forces are under attack.
About to have triple level 4 hero. Very nice. I'd love to see one ring on the Demon Hunter here. Give him the ring, give over the gauntlets. TP is ready. But instead, Life is going for the main base attack. Oh! Demon left behind. Whoops! Good thing he's got the telestaff, though. And Life a la moon. Setting up trees of life everywhere. Those are his trees, after all. Trees of life. Maybe now it's time for a Shredder, finally. Double Orb Venom now as well. Great against... Wait, did he sell the Lime Horn? No. Just found 2. Gonna sell that one, of course.
Player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
Still no Shredder, surprisingly. 1-0 trying to improvise with the mass Gargs. Like I said, that's not really a style he's very familiar with. But he does have the mass heal scrolls, that's good. He also needs mass upgrades. Finally getting some armor upgrades. Dryads have 2-1. 2-2 in the works. And some aura support.
The town is under siege.
Look at the inventory. Life is looking damn strong on the items. He's almost fully slotted. Only the demon has 1 inventory space still left.
A player's forces are under attack.
This should be a good fight here for 1-0. On Blight. A little bit of Nerob slow. Panda could land a big Breath of Fire right here. And he does. Rides are going down quickly when they're getting focused one by one. Need to be fast with the reactions here. Split this Dryad army. We have 2 groups of Gargs as well. Ooh, that was a big breath of fire here. Fork lightning on top. And I think Wonder is winning this fight here. Clearly, in fact, he seems to be. Demon Hunter, though, still putting in damage. Naga, low HP, off to the side. Uses the heal scroll just for herself. Doesn't want to TP out yet. He wants to get some follow-up kills. Naga surely will have to TP at some point, though. Magic Dose level 5. Looking for more mana burns here. We got one more Fork Lightning as well. Another bear goes down. DK level 5 now. The Naga might be dead. Needs to TP. Close call. And there we go. 1-0. Finally tasting some success. Naga could definitely use a clarity potion here. Life looking a bit broke at the moment. He's not even level 5 panda, level 5 demon. But he's close. Triple level 5 Knight of Heroes here would be crazy strong. A lot of damage on the demon! And he doesn't use the invuln! What? Oh, life, really? Need to pass the staff? Need to pass the staff? The Naga? Oh my lord. B2W RIP! 1-0 winning a game with Gargs. Can you imagine? Good old Coil Nova. Huge loss on the demon, of course. Maybe he thought he didn't need invuln and he could just use the staff. But then the staff might have been out of range or something. He just didn't expect it? What do you mean he didn't expect it? There was the DK right there next to him and he was low HP. You have to expect it. And of course the DK has a mana potion, sitting on 2 bases for this long. Similar to Echo Isles, Life gives away a strong position here. But he's not giving up just yet. Trying to buy time for res. He's going for the double tablet res, maybe? Nah, he can't really afford it. You just need to take one more fight, get the demon level 5, hold on, mine from the 3rd. Of course, easier said than done, you know? It's easy to make a slip up, it's easy to make that mistake. But a player of Life's caliber, we expect to be on point. Especially on micro. Demon not having a single ring was honestly also a big mistake. Panda was carrying 2 rings, the demon had 0. That was not the right way to do it. Tree of Eternity moving though. This expansion is still mining for a long time. Do Night Elves not have good answers to Gargs? Yes, they do. Lots of Dryades with lots of upgrades and strong heroes. Mainly the strong heroes is the important thing. Which he had, but of course you have to keep the heroes alive. Life was in a winning position. Attacking this base in the first place might have been a big mistake. Could have just sat on his 4 bases, control the middle of the map. There was no need to ever go on to Blight. A little bit careless of a game by Life. A little bit of a shame. For the most part though, he still is playing very, very impressively here. Just the couple of smaller errors.
Player's forces are under attack.
Demon staffed out. The nice thing is there's some moon juice here. Ooh, the Naga now, though, getting nuked heavily. Invo potion this time. Just in time. Demon needs to burn the Lich. But you have to do micro the dries at the same time. Mana burn was too late. Playing gargoyles is much easier than playing against gargoyles in these micro fights. Normally it's always the undead who has the harder job microing in a standard game. But in this game, Dryad versus Gargoyles, it's easier for the undead. And 1-0. I think this is the first Mass Garg game that I ever see him win. Pretty sure 1-0 isn't going to try to expand this game. Should just be a normal 1 base versus 1 base kind of game. Maybe even a Frostworm game. We'll see about that later. Second hero choice is going to tell us quite a lot there. Let's see.
Forces are under attack. A player's forces are under attack.
As we know, Life always loves to brawl early. Look for some ghoul kills, and also look for an opportunity to use the TP. No Night Elf does it as much as him. He is very willing to dive the undead base to just get 1 ghoul kill and use the TP. I'm half expecting it. Right here. Ooh, nice little trap. Surrounding the mammoth. Ooh, this is great items for the DK. Claws and mantle. Hallelujah. Got the dust as well.
Player's forces are under attack.
Not too much creeping here so far. The DK has a little edge. This looks a lot like Naga play, if you ask me. Which would mean no Frostworm. One archer gonna be falling. And there she is. Alright. Back to Naga, into triple hero. No worms anymore. Demon stats have pretty good items though.
Player's forces are under attack.
So 2 archers go down, and 1-0 has kept all the ghouls alive. That's a great sign moving towards tier 3. When all ghouls survive, that's normally a really good position for the undead. Oh, demon surrounded! Nicely done here. Cute play with the ghouls. Demon taking a lot of damage. Ooh, we are on the edge here. A couple of heroes are really hurt. In fact, pretty much every hero here is very hurt. And the Naga is dead with a mana burn kill. Little alley-oop. Ooh, that was 3 hit points on the Demon Hunter right there. Jesus. Close as it gets. Back to the Moonwells for healing. Now Life really eager again to keep fighting. Dryads are joining. Hiding the Dryad a little bit. Maybe wants to bait in the DK. But now it's time for the big camp here. This was a good exchange for Life. He lost 2 archers, sure. But nothing else. Oh, we got an Acolyte here. Oh, just denying himself. Okay.
The player's forces are under attack.
Scourge, Bone Chimes. Good for the demon, not very useful for the bears because they die too fast to get value out of this. Commander could use some more defensive items. Rings of Protection, Periapt, something like that. Naga has really good right-click items here. Some of that might be given to the Lich later. Big heal potion, hell yeah. That is always the dream demon item. 2 free mana burns here as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
Heavy creeping over here. If Life gets level 3 Naga before the first big fight, this would be the perfect setup. Ring of Protection as well. Wonderful drop. Orb for the demon. This should be... Nope, keeps the orb on the Naga actually. I feel like the claw should be on the Naga. The orb... Wait, where's the orb? Ah, no. Demon does have the orb. Excuse me. Does have the orb. Give the Naga to get level 3. Naga level 3 before the first big fight is kind of a dream. Demon Hunter, by the way. Surrounded! The Naga with the staff. Where is she? She's too far away! Oh, Life! How many times? B2W rip. He was in a fantastic position here. Double level 3. Amazing items. What a waste. What a waste. Great job there by 1-0, locking in that surround. Big heal potion doesn't do too much if you're just getting battered by a full undead army without Knight of Support close enough. Ooh, another creep jack at the red camp. Oh, Life feels the need to get risky here. He has to TP away. Gonna give the camp to the opponent. Huge lead now for 1-0. Life, honestly, it's fair to say now, sloppy today. The 3 maps he loses, if he loses this one, is all because of big mistakes. Helm of Valor, imagine how good that would have been on a demon. And an Agitome. Little disappointing. Life here has moments of brilliance, but also big mistakes in between.
A player's forces are under attack.
Gonna have to TP out again, I guess. Still no Demon Hunter. He doesn't have a Telestaff. Well, if you play like that, you deserve to lose. Simple as that. If you make those big mistakes to throw away your good position, that's when you deserve to lose. Life today does not have the concentration on many of these maps.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ring of Protection is a good start.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wonder also had some insane items on the previous map. He got a wonderful drops right from the beginning. With the claws of attack, once again, he's gonna be quite happy about that. We got the tech starting. This used to be a very popular map for worms, by the way. I feel like 1-0 trusts less in the worms right now, though. I feel like Life seems to have found a good counter to the worms. Mainly realizing their strat is weak before the worm is ready, he can get ahead earlier. Moonwell's quite fine front, by the way. This might make advancing here with the bear army when you're getting pushed kind of awkward. We'll see. 4 archer seems to be the number that Life always goes for. Very slow creep game here. Nobody really close to the level up. And for once the Demon didn't use the TP early, by the way. Oh, maybe now he has to. He almost got surrounded right there. Oh, again almost got surrounded. 1-0 messing up these surrounds a little bit. And now he lost basically all of his mana. Time for the second hero. Doesn't seem like... I wanted to say... Doesn't seem like 1-0 is in a great position here to go for Naga. Because he's low HP, low mana here on the DK. Seems like he would be losing these exchanges. Also, he has no boots for the Naga. But threatening the archer as well. One goes down. So far, no trade. Avoiding the surround. But not for long enough. The Naga gets surrounded. She's dead. There's no way she gets out. Naga across the map. Should be surviving, especially with a potion. DK almost dead himself, but he survives. Nice round right there. 1-0. Dealing with the pressure from the opponent well. Gets the Naga kill. Gets the Archer kill. That puts him pretty far ahead.
A player's forces are under attack.
Another Wand of Illusion. Big Invo Potion here, a nice little safety item to have. The other item gonna go to 1-0. Big Mana Potion, I wonder if he's gonna sell it. He's been selling those quite a bit. Perhaps not in this case.
Player's forces are under attack.
3-2 levels over here. 1-0 is ahead, right, on experience? It's very close even. It's very close, actually, I should say. Lots of items on this map. Naga appreciates the Robo the Magi. He would still like to get some more tank items, though. As we now have the Lich Shoot joining. This could be an expansion game for 1-0, but he doesn't send out another Acolyte. We got a Wisp up here scouting already. Life is aware. This could indeed be the expansion. Ooh, nice little Ogre Trap. Look at that. Claws plus 12. Oh, baby. Whether it be on Demon or Naga should be really good. Oh, we got the Cadgus Pipe, though. We got the Cadgus Pipe, and that is even better. Now we get the triple hero assembled. Bear Master training just finishing now. Oh, Life might not be ready for this fight at the moment. Some of his units are looking quite hurt. He does have the level 2 Fog Lightning though, which is pretty good. He's got the Invo Potion as well. He's going to give up this camp. Hand it over to 1-0. Oh, and he wants to steal the enemy lab. If he gets creepjacked here, then he's going to TP away. Trying to creep it fast with the Fork Lightning. Oh, killing a Fiend here would be wonderful. 1-0 approaches. That's the TP out. Healthstone. Really good for the Demon. Having Healthstone and Invo Potion here is wonderful for him. Gonna have 2 safety buttons. Hopefully this time he uses it before going down. Naga going for the dust, remembering the burrow can be really annoying here. DK ideally wants to get a lot of mana burns before the fight really breaks out. Peaceful against the Fog Lightning. The Demon Hunter is taking a lot of damage, but he's got the Health Stone. The Rejuvenation also still helping him out pretty well. Bear's connecting fairly well for the damage. Death Knight, low HP. Death Knight almost dead here. Fog Lightning doesn't even need it. DK really out of position. Really missed micro by 1-0. He is messing up this fight big time. And now it might be time for the Demon to clean things up. No Nova left, no Coil or Aura, obviously. And the Naga is almost dead. Demon with a big Invo Potion as well. That is so many kills. On both sides, kind of. But the Lich is dead. GG it is. And 1-0. This time he is the one to make a big mistake in the late game. DK versus Demon, of course. I like the base build here. Got a lot of room between the Moonwells. I feel like you always want to have some room between the Moonwells so the Demon and the Bears can move between without blocking each other too much. Space in the back for lures and shop.
A player's forces are under attack.
Double Acolyte pull against the creeps. A little annoying for life, but it also makes creeping this camp here easier, actually. Going for evasion first. No immolation this game.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Demon healing up here, getting back to full power before getting to the middle of the map. The Demon didn't buy any circlets this game, right? Only buying boots. No circlets, if I remember right. DK items here are okay, but not amazing. Doesn't have the claws. Doesn't have a mantle. Oh. Demon is going for the circlet this time. We'll see if he's going to go for boots as well, if he's going to skip that. Going for both boots and circlet is indeed quite expensive. Would slow down your tech. It does seem like you kind of need the boots though to properly dodge the surrounds. There we got the boots. Ooh, wakes up the creeps, then going invis. That's a nice play. Adds a little bit of damage onto the ghouls. Life always close by with the archers if he needs them, but he doesn't overexpose them. Very hard to perfectly do. Imagine now surrounded, revealed as well. This is going to cost him the TP. One more mana burn before saying adios. Oh, maybe not. Wisp Detonate comes in. And that makes that a win for life, I would say. Tier 2 about to finish. Naga can be picked up in 10 seconds. It is time for this camp here to be taken. Gloves of Haste number 2. And now time for the double Naga. What's the target? Who are you going to go for? Enemy Naga, probably. The TP is still there, by the way. Ooh, holds the surround nicely right there. TP going to be necessary. Good surround. Good hold. Still no losses. All archers alive. All ghouls alive. But now the TP gone. Without the TP, it is certainly a bit scarier.
A player's forces are under attack.
Now we return to creeping. Ancient of War. Got into position. Demon Hunter needs to get that level 3 sooner rather than later. And the DK is pulling ahead in experience here a little bit. Pendant of Energy. Very unlucky. That's the worst item here you could have gotten.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tech-wise, we have the under the head by a little bit. Pretty normal. Mana potion. Crystal ball revealed somewhere. Ah.
A player's forces are under
Did see the corpse there, so you knew where 120 was. Gloves again. Gloves have diminishing returns, so percentage-wise, they get weaker from one to the next. It still is crazy attack speed now on the Naga. But of course, some claws will be better. One pair of gloves and the rest claws normally is the ideal setup. This camp here is surprisingly easy. These rock golems have only 11 to 12 hit point damage, I mean. Big item, Sobe Mask. Can be decent for the Naga, but not really the thing you're hoping for. Quite a lot of creeping here. Slow mid-game.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ring of Protection finally found. The Naga here picks it up. Gonna give that later on to the Demon Hunter. One mana burn. Block on the Demon. Would love to get out a second mana burn. DK is holding big heal potion and big mana potion. He got both Merc camps. Demon right here, I think, fell back a little bit too early. But really good Ancient of War creeping. Creeping both labs and 2 gold mines, including a red camp. Big item right here is gonna be the Ankh. Great item for the Night Elves. It's gonna give you a reliable res. And 1-0 now with the expansion. The Wisp sees it immediately. I think Life should just now go for his own expansion. Could even cancel the Moonwell. Go for Expo. Why not? 1-0 has to invest a lot into the expansion if you count all the acolytes and everything. There's not even a Wisp over here at the gold mine. Life's gonna go all in. But why? Why go all in? I don't get it. Okay, Demon dies once, but of course there was the Ankh. He's got one invuln, that one's on the Naga. Rejuve healing on the Demon Hunter, not getting dispelled. Nice Fog Lightning, good mana burn as well. This is a good fight so far for Life, I would say. Undead Heroes, very, very low on mana indeed. He gets a mana potion though, and a big heal potion. Right, pulled back there a little bit too late. The Blight is still strong. The statue is still strong, and so is the Nerob Tower. Nerob especially against amazing against the Demon Hunter. And why not just go for a Tree of Life? I really don't get it. Sitting on 600 gold here, Life. It's just a mistake, right? He still has the resources for a Tree of Life. GG. Why? Why are you going all in like that, buddy? I think that's just a mistake. I think Life is too focused on being strong right there on 50 supply, and then he's feeling strong, and then he feels the need to go for a fight. But of course he goes for a fight on bad terms. Fighting onto Blight, fighting into a Nerob, fighting into Destroyer timing, possibly. Last Gamba up for this series. We have a standard opening here, no surprises. Demon versus DK. Demon creeping seems pretty good on this map these days. You get this item here and experience easily. You can go for the turtles next. You take minimum damage normally.
A player's forces are under attack.
This could be a map for Frostworm play.
Player's forces are under attack.
Clean creep, no denies. The way it's supposed to be. Demons are creeping a little bit faster at the very beginning. But he is going to be reliant on Ancient of War as well for creeping, so he can't just jump from one camp to the next as easily as the undead can.
Forces are under attack.
Good items early on. Ring great for the demon, mantle great for the Naga later. Wait. The overlay's wrong. The colors are wrong. Sorry guys, my bad. Now the colors are right. Slippers, okay. Life played pretty aggressive early game so far. Not going for too much creeping, not going for too fast of a level 3 priority. The cool thing is he took this camp away from an undead attempt. So 1-0 wants to go for the item here, but he's too late. Demon are going over to the shop creep already. Not going creeping though, just going for boots, trying to not lose too much HP. And it's a big creep for 1-0 right here. This could be a huge item. Toby Mask, Robe. Not the Rune Bracers though, those are terrible. But good to keep out of the Demon Hunter's hands at least. Now it's time to creep that camp. If he creeps it fully along with the green, that would be level 3 for the demon. Ring of Protection +5. Ooh, that's really good. That's really good. But he can't pick it up. Now he can, finally. DK on level 3. He's going to go for a base attack. These wisps are in serious danger. This is going to be slowing down the Knight of Tier 3 by a lot, it would seem. At least the burns are good enough to eliminate all the mana now on the DK. Oh, sort of. If it's only 2 wisps going down, it's not the worst thing. Ooh, nice deny. God damn. Naga shows up though. This is going to be 1 free ghoul kill. Perhaps a second? If the Naga can reach? Nope, never mind. Life just says, okay, whatever. I just want to keep creeping, keep building my hero strength. And it's a Lich second, by the way. This looks very likely to be worms. Who's being quite aggressive here. Oh, the Death Knight getting blocked by the Archer. Ooh, close call for the DK here. And he goes down to the Archer shots. Level 3 hero kill in the early game. That is devastating. That is absolutely brutal. 1-0 over aggressive. Didn't calculate for the archer block. Nicely done there by Life. And that's a huge lead. Bad item. Scroll of the Beast. Could be sold. Life should go for a quick expansion in my opinion here. He should know it's Worms coming. If it's no Naga second by 1-0, it's almost always Worms. Life has given away many good positions today in this series. It would be kind of sad if he gives away now this fantastic position as well. Talisman of Evasion. Another item that isn't really of use. He does keep it though. Surprisingly to me. Maybe he feels like the evasion is even good on the Naga.
The town is under siege.
Angel of War quite active here.
Players' forces are
DK taking a long time to res. Oh, the lumber's low, by the way. 1-0 can't even go for a quick boneyard. This is a terrible spot for him.
A player's forces are under attack.
Still no boneyard. Oh, we got the Acolyte here. Oh, he's trying to expand. Sneaky, sneaky. Not sure if Life is going to be scouting for this. This is a pretty weird position, pretty weird timing. Ruined Braces on the Demon Hunter. He is now giga tanky. 4-3 levels also looking really good on these two Knight of Heroes. 2 levels ahead at the moment. Is he gonna check for an expo though? Now we're sitting at 50 supply. This is again where Life could go for an expansion, especially if he knew about the Undead Expo. Life is going deep into enemy territory here. Did spot the expansion finally. TP out now. It's going to be one archer going down. Maybe a ghoul. Nope, not quite. Life, please don't go all in again. Just counter, expand. You're in a good position to do it. I promise you. He's not going to do it, is he? Oh, wait. Maybe? 340 gold.
Players' forces are under attack.
He's got it now. Oh, thank God. Only dual hero here for the Undead, no Naga third, so the Demon Hunter has a good time. It's very hard to control him. Heal scroll. Countering the damage here. A lot of frost armor, by the way. Applied early. Ooh, nice save on the bear as well. Staff on the other bear. Demon Hunter now not protected by the staff. Ghouls pulling back. So far minimal losses for 1-0. The Demon Hunter is still very much in fighting shape. Working with a great inventory here. New potion on the Lich as well, though. This is, in the end, quite a few losses for Life. Coil comes in. Bring that Lich back to good health. Demon is still willing to fight. Spread that poison. Supply-wise, we're pretty even, but of course now the end expansion is really kicking in. Heavy investment here also. We got a Necro and towers and acolytes, of course. So this is easily 1,000 gold invested into this. Another ring +5. Not bad. All the defensive items for the Demon Hunter, by the way, didn't do too much in the previous fight because 1-0 just focused on everything except the demon, which was also a good choice.
A player's forces are under attack.
If 1-0 gets on over to the expansion here, Life is going to have to TP quickly. That Trio of Life doesn't have high hit points, or, you know, just in general doesn't have lots of HP. Bit of cunning here for the Naga, not bad. Lots of int on her. Demon close to level 5. Oh, and I guess we are going to spot this. Oh, are we? Life now going into upkeep ahead of 1-0. He's going for a second slaughterhouse. I wonder what this is going to be. Demon here a little bit low HP. There's a staff on the Naga to keep him safe. Surely? Surely? What? The staff wasn't ready, and he was in too deep. Man, today is a really sloppy day for Life. Not considering the staff well enough. He might still win the fight even without a Demon Hunter. Incredibly. Will he though? It's very little anti-air here. Going for the DK, trying to force the TP out. But again, losing the demon for absolutely no reason. I'm a little disappointed with Life today. As always, he has some great moments. He has some great display of strength, but also a lot of unnecessary mistakes today. Does not deserve to win this series, to be honest. We are going heavy into A-bombs now.
The town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Naga forcing the TP home. Counter TP. The Dryad Bears have no upgrades yet, which is kind of crazy. Now working on them finally. Dryad Bears scale very, very well with upgrades. Almost no creeps left on the map, just a little bit here and a little bit here.
Player's forces are under attack.
We're now building towards big armies. You gotta make sure to be properly scouting. You don't want your opponent to easily get away with a third base.
Forces are under attack.
Wisp scouting the main base. I think he was looking for something like Necro Wagons. And honestly, I think 1-0 should be going Necro Wagons. That can be very, very strong in the end game. Going just Fiend Destroyer A-Bomb. I think we'll get outscaled by the Night Elf army. Also fighting now in the Night Elf main base, where there's lots of Moonjo support. This looks like a weird attack by 1-0. TP out. That seems wise. Great trade, actually. 1-0. Lost nothing here. No, wait. He lost a Fiend. Never mind. Lost a Fiend. And the TP, I guess. Demon almost 5, but not there yet. We got the undead heroes here. Clearly had an experience.
Awesome channel as always.
Yo, Tom Chile with the resub. Thank you. Disease Cloud about to be finishing. Disease can be very impactful, especially against Dryads. We have an expansion coming down over here. Now the Coil Nova is really nice for the Demon. Oh, Demon doesn't eat the Nova, it's the bears who do. Mana burn on the Lich, good targeting. No next Nova coming in. Heal scroll though, A-bomb denied. Thank you Simon B with the resub. Bears getting kind of slaughtered over here, as they so often do. Commander has to find some more kills. We got the level 5 by the way. Okay, taking out the Destroyer as well. But the Denial of Supply is looking very low all of a sudden. We got the Dust, he's got some more kills. One Coil came in again to heal up that A-bomb. Can the Demon Hunter force the TP away? That's the intention. Force the TP out, hold on to the expansion. We got a clear supply lead right now on the undead side. Demon Hunter not diving here for the kill. In theory, Life might be able to give up the expansion and then rely on the other base over there. Yeah, this tree is certainly falling. Or is it? It looks like it. Don't have a dust anymore, by the way. The burrow now is going to be doing great. The Naga is taking a beating. I'm quite surprised this is working out so well with just dual hero for the undead. DK is going to get level 6 this game, by the way. I'm sure he will. Boom! Goes the dynamite.
A player's forces are under attack.
Naga, very low HP over here. She's going to have to TP out pretty damn soon. Staff and TP, but it's going to be quite a few losses. 2 Dryads at least. 3 Dryads going down here. That makes this attack perhaps not that worthwhile, but at least it created space as well, buying time for the expansion. But the supply lead is quite significant. He didn't go for ult, by the way. What the hell? Come on, Death Knight. What about that animate dead? Got a lot of bears here, not many Dryads. Nova on the Demon. It's good that he eats the Nova, not the bears. Next mana burn has to come in right now. On the statue and not the Lich. Well, that's definitely a mistake. Another burn. Looks like Life is just a bit too far behind right now. Good call comes in there. Last moment. We got a new Dust. Demon is still fighting, but it's a big-ass undead army. Looks like he is tilting against windmills here. It seems to be a bit too big of a force. Demon with the staff out. The Moonjuice here is still looking good. But the army size is lacking. GG it is. And 1-0 wins this map as well. Showmatch ends with 5-2 in 1-0's favor. Being gifted a lot of Demon Hunter losses unnecessarily. Being gifted a couple of maps here that Live could have won.